really strong. You were talking about how, like, a lot of the higher seeded like Capcom points players are even here. Like, oh, we got Punk walking up to the stage already. I don't believe he's playing first, but yeah. Oh, is he? Oh, man. Yeah, so no, it is going to be Punk. So first match we're going to have for you is going to be the Alpha himself, PG Punk, and he's going to be facing off against Jerry B.
Jerry B. I'm not familiar. I don't know if
he's
a local.
I've not really heard that name before, and you know, we live here.
Yeah, so if he doesn't... So...
Right. Sorry. Yeah, so as everybody knows, Punk, #1 seeded. We talked about this just a minute ago. He's #1 seeded by kind of a big margin. Karen player by trade normally, but he's also got the other in the got other characters.
Usually, always like early on in pools, you'll pick like a different character. Like I've seen him pick
Nash, Cammy,
Ken sometimes if he's really confident.
I actually haven't seen his Ken.
Yeah, his Ken's really good. He plays a lot of characters at a very high level. You know, he's just not a one-trick pony.
No, definitely not.
He's really like just a very complete player in this game. Really understands the offense. Probably the best like footsies, I'm guessing, in Street Fighter V. Like, not really many people can stand toe-to-toe with him in that area. Yeah,
no, it's been Tokido, basically.
Tokido, yeah.
Aside from where it happened at SCR, where he was eliminated early for, you know, a player of that caliber.
Yeah.
But that was a really strong bracket
SCR,
for Street Fighter.
It's kind of interesting. Like, past few tournaments, I think SCR, Brooklyn Beatdown, he hasn't had the super high placing we're used to, right? Because we're used to always seeing him in grand finals, so
or something like that at least.
I don't know if it's just, you know, he's kind of relaxing, just kind of enjoying himself a little bit before a pro tour, but
well, you know, I mean, you gotta. I give a lot of credit to like some of the people that he's been playing against, because like he lost to Menard. I don't know if you say it Menard or Menard RD.
It's Menard RD.
Okay, okay, that's how I've been saying it, is Menard RD.
Yeah.
So like, but like Menard RD, he really played incredibly solidly. Alex Myers, who is here today, actually, was able to take him down. But it looks like we're going to be going in. I don't know if they're doing a button check first.
I like Jerry B's facial hair. It's like Wolverine.
he's even playing the Ryu that like matches his own facial hair. But yeah, so he's going to start off with Cammy. We see Punk here.
Yeah, right now Punk is just just playing around with the neutral, seeing what this Ryu player knows.
Oh, that's big punish, easy.
Yeah, Ryu's getting a little bit too over anxious in the footsie game. Right now, just throwing out fireballs.
Oh, nice anti-air, but he puts himself back into the corner. Okay, 4-5.
Like
EX push back.
Punk just looking for any way to get in. Nice DP.
Yeah, you know, it's really weird. So like watching Jerry B so far, like it seems like his spacing and his footsie button like decisions are really strong, but then he like makes one really weird one, like that jump in a second ago or that sweep. Like,
I think he's definitely just trying not to let Punk just be comfortable playing this back and forth game. But right now, Punk has the pressure.
Oh yeah, I mean he walked himself into the corner here and Punk was flat.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
see those reactions.
Have been on point.
Oh, reactions.
Kicking on point.
Yes.
He exits right through that fireball.
And he's a young buck, man. He can react to anything.
Yeah, he's only, I think, 19, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, right now, Punk's still just playing this very, like, just being this wall, right?
Yeah, it's a lot more aggressive, because, like, earlier you saw him
just DP'd that.
I was going to say, earlier we saw him, you know, start out trying to feel him out, but now he's just in there, man. He's like, I think I figured it out already. I don't need to mess with you anymore. We can just finish it off.
Yep, critical arc set.
Okay.
Oh, he missed it.
One?
Some character familiarity.
Well, he's going to take it anyway. First game going to Panda Global's Punk.
Yeah, Jerry B right now doesn't look like he knows how to deal with this pressure. He was kind of looking okay in the beginning, but I think Punk recognized he's kind of just pressing buttons out of fear, not out of reaction. So
yeah, well,
Punk is just walking him down into the corner.
Definitely when it was up close, I would say his button presses were out, like his button decisions were out of fear, because when he was a little bit farther away, like it seemed like he made some pretty strong decisions at first. But
right now, Punk is just completely mauling him right now.
Look at these conversions too, straight into stun.
Everything is being hit confirmed.
It was less than 10 seconds.
Punk does not want to let him play. He just wants to get out of this round.
Oh yeah, no, he's just let me get the grand finals, you know,
real fast.
Ready. Before because you know, he's probably focusing on playing some Marvel, some Injustice a little bit later.
Definitely. He's definitely the favorite for Injustice.
No.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's able to catch the sweep there and gets full combo. That's good damage. Oh my goodness.
Punk with no respect. No respect at all on his meaty. But I guess that
he didn't need to. He didn't need to respect it. It wasn't a real setup. So good on Punk. He's going to be able to take that there.
Yeah, Punk, I can just tell. It's just the way he's playing, just trying to react to something. He's too comfortable right now.
Oh, there it is. And that's that reaction. So Jerry B was trying to get that forward.
Yeah, good blocks. Block it out.
Oh, it's looking for the parry too.
he's being too preemptive. He needs to start reacting a little bit better.
Yeah, his reactions definitely look to be the death of him right now. He was unable to stop any of those dragon punches, and he's immediately
all the reactions of won't save you from this start.
And this one's gonna hit high. Not in the corner, not as difficult.
Yeah.
And that's gonna take it.
Just like that.
Take it over Jerry B, 2-0. Yeah, and I mean, we kind of expected that out of a Punk, right? So obviously we're gonna expect that Punk would do well. Yeah. But we also expected him to, go to some weird improv, like different character than he usually picks normally because it's the first round. So he's going to take that 2-0. Very strong performance. His reactions were amazing. Yeah. Just basically
complete
just waited
control.
his opponent
the Ryu
out.
player, I feel like, didn't have a good game plan going in, and it just seemed like he got mauled. It's tough. Like, but I think
he's still got losers.
Yeah, he's still in. So we'll still maybe see some Ryu later.
Yeah, so coming up, however, we will be seeing Bryan F, everyone's favorite Balrog.
Yeah, the Balrog specialist against
versus Rebou.
I don't know.
There's so many O's.
I think Rebou's a local guy, right? I recognize him from the Geico tournament.
From PAX, okay.
From PAX, yeah. So I think he plays Ken.
Okay.
He's a Ken player. He's a little nutty. He likes his wake-up DP.
I feel like when you play Ken, you have to have a certain amount of nuttiness anyway.
You need to scare people, yeah. Because, I mean, that's a big thing he lost in Season 1, right? Like, they took away meterless DP, so, Ken can't just... Usually when people approach Ken, they'd be afraid of that, right? Now, like, it's not that scary because if he had to do, like, a DP, he has to spend meter. So now you don't have to worry about super, worry about dive kick, or a lot of the other options he needs with meter. So, yeah, Ken's still a little nutty, but you have to be a little bit more solid in this season.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Balrog is one of the characters that if you are somebody who is a little too nutty, he kind of controls you super hard because one conversion from Balrog can mean so much.
Yep. If he blocks that EXDP, you know you're eating at least 350.
You're in the corner immediately, too.
And then in the corner, so... It's an awful position. So it's a big risk you're playing that style against Balrog. And especially Bryan F, one of the best in the business right now. So.
Yeah, definitely. And he's I can't remember his Capcom point total actually. I think he's got it's like 48 or something.
Yeah, I think he's just outside of the top 32.
Yeah, so he's really looking to put himself in here with this event.
But I think he's definitely qualified for the North American finals. I think we'll see him there.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
First game, yeah, we're just
just bullying right now. I like the style Bryan F starting out with. He doesn't really know this Ken player, so he's just gonna bully him. So,
you gotta check those responses. Even when it's like hard offense, you still have to check the responses. Okay, nice. Good check so far.
Yeah, he didn't. That view skill actually was punishable, but I don't think he had the awareness.
Yeah, probably not. Fireball through, but yeah, hits that straight. So like Bryan F, he's always been like that mid-range, super aggressive player.
Nice punish.
Oh, that could have been big. That you recognize the
corner. Oh, nice. One more hit.
Yeah, just keep it nice and conservative, and that's exactly the start that Rebou needs.
Yep.
He's able to get the low, but no conversion. His life is dwindling down, but he's still got that feature. Wake up, stand short.
Classic.
Hey man, if your meaty setup isn't real.
Yeah, just gotta always check it. Why not this early in the game? Gotta see if they're awake. Oh, nice dash punch.
Oh, good. There's that punch. Yeah, stand straight into it. Okay, so he's gonna be able to block, but that's plus.
Yeah, he's gotta. I mean, he's got headphones on. He can hear if it's a 3 or 2 punch, so he's gotta be aware of that.
Oh, tried to get the grab loops there, but he was unable to get it. Now Bryan F has the advantage here in the corner.
He was waiting for that throw tech. He wanted it.
I do like the patience though from Rebou. He's just waiting until it's an opportune for him to be able to get out.
Yep. He definitely knows the frame.
Had the V trigger cancel there. Oh no!
Huge fight. I think Bryan F could have got a little bit more, but.
Oh man, now he's just playing with food. Okay.
Oh,
keeping that mid-range space. He doesn't need to overcommit because he's gonna he has all the resources. He has just be killed whenever he wants it. Yeah.
I like to see Rebou try to just do a couple of neutral jumps in neutral, just to catch that dash punch. Because right now Bryan F is really comfortable just checking with dash punch constantly.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Properly spaced. What are you gonna do about it?
Just gotta make him scared. Yeah.
Even at those proper spacings, if you hit a button, a lot of the time you're gonna get counter hit by Balrog.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Yeah, Rebou in deep thought.
Gonna take a second. I really liked his patience. I thought his patience was very key in getting him out of the corner situation. But the problem was he wasn't converting off a lot of the things, and then he thought he was converting off the hits, but there were a lot of block moves.
Right now, he's converting off that right now. Oh,
Oh, V-skill did not go punished, and in fact got him a counter hit. Okay, so putting him in the corner.
Good corner control right now. Nice.
Hey, he's trying to keep the spacing right there. So, oh, but the sweep finally. That allows Bryan F to try and get a turn.
Oh, that's a plus frame. Yeah. That's actually like, that's pretty minus, but you got to be pretty much mashing jab to get out of that.
Yeah, so. Definitely. Okay, yes, nice. There it is. Very slow jump. The EX Fireball just to push him. The hit, that's great.
I know. I'm surprised Bryan F's not reacting to that with V-skill. Usually a lot of Fireball characters, it's really a scary proposition if you playing a Fireball game against Fall.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is like Rebou, it's really been hard to call his Fireballs. He hasn't been doing them at a set pattern or anything. Yeah. It's not like he's been like, oh, whiff jab, you know, Fireball or anything. Oh, that's nice spacing though. Yeah.
Really safe. Stashing in.
Okay, there's another low, and that's gonna. Oh no, that's a big punish.
Oh, he didn't confirm it though.
Just a little too far, probably. Roundhouse. Oh, he jumps over the tap, and that's gonna put him in the corner.
Nice punish. Got the full damage on that.
Oh, good throw tag. Wow, he was even looking for the short.
Yep. Definitely commit to that throw.
Okay, get low here.
I like to see Rebou kind of. I think every time he's canceled that EX dash punch, he's always going for the low.
Oh yeah.
But right now Rebou's in a perfect position to take
from this. One corner to the other, immediately he gets the overhead on counter hit, but no, he thought it was a regular hit, and that was airborne. That's gonna give Bryan F a chance to come back. Right here. There it is.
And this is why Balrog's kind of cheap.
You can't let him live.
Off one mistake, just comes back like that.
Let him live. Yeah,
totally
see, that was the conversion thing I was talking about. Rebou thought he had a regular hit, but he didn't realize that Bryan F was airborne when he did it. So he went for the Tatsu confirm off of the overhead, and that got him killed.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Pressing the kicks to confirm. Yeah, see, there's that EX Fireball. He just was not ready for it. Despite having the meter, he just couldn't do it.
Yep.
Oh, there's the low, but yeah, the spacing is perfect from Bryan F.
Oh no, now he's got whip up the throw loop. Oh, caught him reaching.
Yeah, excellent spacing, and now it's just barely, he tried to wake up to that 3-frame, and now Bryan F got hit there again. That's the second time, actually.
Tank gets one more hit. Oh no.
Block that V reversal. He's trying to keep himself in those plus positions. He has so very little health. He's got to be able to not take risks like this. Oh, and the V skill is going to get punished finally. Bryan F is going to take that game. Yeah, you know, it seemed like Rebou was starting to figure things out a little bit better as time went on. Yeah. But I definitely think the biggest issue for him right there was the conversions.
Yeah, he just he had his opportunities. He was playing really patient. I actually liked the way he kind of adjusted after that first game. Like, he wasn't trying to force anything. He had his openings, he had his meaties, but I mean, it's Balrog, you know. He was kind of, I think Rebou towards the end, he was kind of just throwing stuff out, hoping it would work. Like that, you know, Tatsu, like, it just didn't work out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, he didn't have the life to play like that either, because, like, he didn't have the life. He did the Tatsu, and that basically put him into anything will kill. Even the stand short at that point would just do it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, congratulations to Bryan F. He played very solidly.
Yeah,
I just think Rebou showed the markings of like a stronger player than what we
definitely.
saw.
He's definitely not a bad player. It's just, you know, Bryan F. right now is playing really well. You know, definitely very motivated.
I mean, he's hungry, man.
Yeah, he wants to get in.
He just needs a little bit more for those Capcom points.
If he wins this tournament, he'll definitely be one of the stronger contenders in the league.
But another person looking incredibly strong in tournaments past here, also trying to get that solidification into Capcom Pro Tour, High's Comi.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely one of the more exciting New York players. Really strong in college. He also plays Karen. I saw his Karen.
Yes, yeah. He was actually playing Karen a little bit in casuals today, just during the warm-up.
Yeah, I guess spending all that time with Punk is rubbing off on it.
Well, I mean, Karen's a very strong character, so.
I think like New York's got that young man group, right? They got Punk, JV.
Yeah, definitely the young man group for sure.
Really
and on the other side of that, we're going to see V12.
V12, yeah.
See him right there with that excellent razors.
Played this guy a little bit in Marvel. I haven't played him in Street Fighter, but he's a pretty solid Marvel player. We'll see if he's pretty solid in Street Fighter as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, regardless of game, there are certain things that transfer over, so.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, you can see that really pretty Razor H arc there.
Oh, yeah. Did you see the new Kuma stick?
Yeah, I love that. Ryu and Kuma?
Yeah,
right?
I bought that at PAX, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I still haven't opened it, but.
Is that player?
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen V12 play, so
I mean, he played Thanos and Nemesis and Marvel, so I guess he likes
big body boy.
He likes the big bodies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he looks the part for sure. He's definitely looks like he beat me up.
Yeah. Okay, so we got Nikali Geef matchup. It's kind of a classic in Seattle, seeing Danny playing Nightmare.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So we're used to seeing it.
Yeah, I mean, we will see Danny Fam, you know, one of the stronger Zangiefs that I've seen versus, and also Nightmare, another strong Nikali at some point. But right now, we do have Comi trying to play it nice and safe because once Zangief gets in there, it's incredibly difficult to get him off.
Oh yeah, it's scary.
Here it is.
All right, it's only light SMG, so he doesn't get a meaty, but still.
Yeah, nice check. Comi made sure that he wasn't unable to do anything right there. And yes, there's that hop kick.
Exactly.
Excellent Larry.
Yeah, you can't let Nikali just get comfortable throwing those ground pounds. Oh, but right now Nikali's in V-trigger mode. Right now,
and that's why he was tossing those ground pounds. He was more so getting that V-trigger meter. Yeah. Oh no, that's big.
That's big. Oh, right now V12 is doing really well. Playing patient. You don't need doesn't need to force anything. You have the life lead. Nikali's got to come to you.
Definitely.
No,
Anybody get it that time, but that V-reverse was pretty strong. Oh no. Anybody get it there? Okay, gets the go. Oh no, not even confirmed. He just goes for the EX.
Gotta worry about the meaty. What's he gonna do?
The Ryzen, the wake up Dragon Punch. Yeah, I can totally understand the thought process, right? It seems like such a risky thing to do with that like amount of resources left.
Yeah.
So a lot of people really wouldn't be looking.
I mean, that's an issue with Comi's game style. Like style. He kind of just goes wild. You know, he doesn't want to block. Especially that situation. EXCP probably wasn't the smartest, but I mean,
well, but I think that's why he did it.
Yeah.
I think he did it because it was not really something that a lot of people would be looking for in the first place. Oh, that sweep goes unpunished and nice.
He tried to get the counter hit combo, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, okay, so Comi's been placing those D-skills a little bit better to be able to catch those hop kicks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, neutral jump.
Definitely looking for the jump right now. Okay,
yeah, see, notice how V12 is actually going to it a lot less. The big crush counter, this is going to be a good start to that corner carry. Look at the damage!
Just does it.
It's always a threat. You got to be ready for it.
Yeah, now he's got to eat another meaty on top of this as well. And he has V-trigger too.
The forward is heavy, and that's cute. He doesn't have the meter to be able to do anything big off it.
I guess he's going to EXTP again. Yes, he does.
But the safe jump was not safe enough.
Almost.
Okay, so now this is where V12 is actually in threat of these Seismos actually doing quite a bit of damage to him, because they can just kill him.
Yeah, and V-trigger, those Seismos are so much better too. It's much harder to react to.
That was huge. Another big whiff, and Comi was ready for it. We're 1-1 in rounds right now, yeah.
V12, I think he got a little ahead of himself. He was playing really well. He definitely had the opportunities.
He definitely was looking for just another Seismo right there, but instead Comi backdashed.
Yep.
So.
Okay.
Trying to get close. He's able to do so, yeah. That's the light SPT as well, so he won't be able to get anything. Hit check. Let's see overhead.
Waking up with that jab.
Nice. Excellent recognition of the block string, because like the stomp is a projectile, so you can just layer it through it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think the stomp is a hit, but there's enough of a gap he can just layer it right through it. So, very good awareness.
Jumps right over it.
One more. No EXTP.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Comi's gonna try and start something. Oh no.
Gonna be able to get a big dump. That gets the Dragon Punch here for damage. And oh man, the meaty, he is already close to stun. He has a chance, and oh no, it didn't do it, but he was able to get away without being punished.
Now he's gotta be careful because Geef has V-trigger.
And V-trigger is now currently on deck, but excellent Dragon Punch. It's not gonna be able to kill, but he's in such a good position.
Comi's backing
off.
Those
Seismos are really scary, man. You gotta, okay, nice.
Good, very good reactions.
And
yeah, it's looking a little shaky for Comi. I could definitely see in his body language, you know, definitely a close call there, you know. This Geef definitely showing that he has some real stuff. A couple of questionable decisions, but he's showing that he could definitely beat Comi right now.
Yeah, definitely. The thing is like Comi recognized a lot of the stuff that that V12 was doing, and he was like, because Comi actually started to try and condition V12 to jump at that very end there. Like you saw all those Seismos, so he was just like, okay, it's time to go for the jump to get over these and get that ground.
Right.
And then that's when he started going to those EXTPs.
But he gets that fat jump in. Alright.
Yeah, it wasn't big enough. He's going to be able to throw this B skill. That puts him in the corner. This is exactly where Comi wants.
Exactly where Zangief does not want to be.
I think Zangief can fight his way out. I definitely wouldn't put it past him. And excellent reactions again. Okay, gets that counter hit. It's not going to be able to do much.
Comi definitely has to worry about that stand heavy punch in the V-trigger.
Yeah, he's looking for it, and there it is. Had a chance.
Yeah, Comi's definitely looking for that command grab, but just keep checking him.
I tried to run up, but V12 was looking for it with the jab checks, and now he's going to be able to get this V-trigger setup started.
Just jumps out.
Comi chose correctly, but no, he's going to be able to get the hit here. It's not going to.
He chooses not to use the meter.
Well, it wasn't enough V-trigger meter left to be able to do it. So Yes, nice whiff punish on the lariat.
I think Comi is catching on. He's not necessarily reacting to the stomp. He just assumes he's going to do the stomp at the end of the string.
Yeah.
So good thought just to back off and V-Skill.
Okay, so a little bit more passive start from V12 than usual. Normally he's like right in there with those hop kicks, and that's a big jump.
Can't get away with that forever. Oh, but Comi's still insistent on this V-Skill gun.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's pretty close to V-Trigger for it.
Yeah.
He's able to get out of the corner thanks to the crush counter on the sweep.
Oh, he keeps checking it.
Yeah, look at the spacing, too. He's almost always just outside of Zangief's jab range.
Ooh,
wow, that's one of the first times we've seen that, and he immediately was ready for it.
Yeah,
excellent whiff punish.
Oh, man.
Okay, just keeping him in check with the Seismos. His Seismos position so far is so good, but that anti-air is going to come out. Now V12 is going to be able to get the setup here. Oh, nice read.
Damn.
That's a big duff because that gives him the setup here. The EXT coming out from Comi. He is now on the aggressive. Oh my goodness, he flexed through the first hit, but the big stop.
Yeah, he didn't recognize goodness. He's continuing that. If he just did that one flex, he could have EXSP'd it immediately, but he held it. So
yeah, I guess he was looking for the medium or something, you know. But yeah, so congratulations to Comi. His ability to force V12 to want to jump in those situations so that he could just get that DP damage and everything like that, superb. And his Seismo spacings and decisions.
Yeah, definitely can tell he's been studying that matchup. Like, because a lot of times in that matchup, like I personally, because I play Nikali too, like I think Geef kind of does really well in that matchup, but you kind of, if you're Nikali, you just have to play for V-Trigger. You got to build it. Even if you get hit a couple times, doesn't matter. Because once Nikali's in V-Trigger, his tools become so much better, his damage becomes so much better.
And that was definitely the game he was playing at.
Yeah, exactly. He wasn't worried about those hits. He wasn't sweating those jump-ins at all.
Not at all. And I mean, you know, a lot of those jump-ins actually, they just weren't close enough because of the way Comi spaced it out that he couldn't make them into anything any better than what he got due to the spacing. So, you know, and you know, V12, he did play that really well. He was actually pretty close a lot of times to being able to take him down.
He's definitely going to be a stronger player in the bracket. I definitely think he'll make it far in losers, definitely.
For sure. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't seen his pool, so I don't know, you know, who he might run into. Maybe if there's somebody
I
that
just
can
took a
take
glance at the pools. Every pool has at least 2 or 3 killers.
It's crazy.
Like, every single pool. Like, definitely the competition is definitely very concentrated here. Like,
yeah.
You know.
So, congratulations to him again. V12 will be able to move through the losers bracket here in just a moment, and we do have another match coming up for you guys. We are going to have Commander Jesse. I think you guys might have heard him once or twice. Pretty good Dawson player.
Yeah, you know, not many Dawsons out there. Right?
They've been dwindling down, but we've got a couple of them here at the tournament.
Yeah.
But on the other side of that, you're actually going to see somebody from my scene, from Oregon, West Coast Please.
Yeah.
You may have seen him online couple of times. Strong birdie player, very close to master actually.
Yeah, he actually like one of the Red Bulls, he took me out. Like, he's very strong like birdie player. Like, definitely plays to the character strengths. Like, I think a lot of people when birdie first came out, they're like, oh, he's kind of slow, kind of doesn't feel like, he has all the options, but oh, we don't really know how to play. I think after players like MenRD came out, they kind of showed you have to be willing to take risks. You know, he's got some really good tools. Like
most definitely a risk taker. I will say that much. Hold on to this one. He is definitely a risk taker.
His style is definitely very exciting. I'm definitely really excited for this match.
Yeah, and I mean, so to put it into perspective, since maybe a lot of you haven't really seen much of the Seattle scene or Pacific Northwest. West Coast Please so 2 Red Bull events ago for Washington. West Coast Please got top 4. And then the one directly after that, he got, I believe it was, he tied for 7th, right? Consistently in the higher placings of the events.
Yeah, definitely. His style is definitely very hard to get a handle on. And he's definitely a very solid player as well. You know, he does play birdie, so there's a little nuttiness there. But
you got to have it.
You don't place high if you don't have some solid fundamentals. And
most definitely not. And, a lot of people will say that this man has got the nuttiness on deck.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
For sure.
You're never safe against this guy. You're never safe.
His decisions seem to be correct, despite the fact that a lot of people say he's a nut.
Yeah, exactly.
So, he's winning.
Yeah, he's strong. But, this is going to definitely be an interesting match because Commander Jess is playing Dawson, a character known for very good control.
Yes.
And definitely Birdie's going to have an issue trying to get in close on Dawson. But with the same instance, though, if Birdie does get in, Dawson doesn't have the best defensive options. So
Yeah, and
it could be a very explosive match.
So what's really weird too is like these characters have dwindled down in terms of use as time has gone on in this game.
Yeah.
So it's really not a matchup you see quite often.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think both characters are very good. I think Dalsum definitely is not a character you just pick up and win instantly. You definitely got to put in some time, you know?
Most definitely.
Birdie is the same way too, you know? So these characters take a little bit more work than normal, you know.
Oh man, the Halloween costume on deck already.
Man. I didn't even know they had them.
Yeah, so they are on both the stream setups. I remember Slash was actually saying, "Man, I really hope somebody picks the costumes."
I wish Commander Jesse picked the Mummy Dalsum. Oh, that would be really
you know,
cool.
okay, to be honest with you, the Mummy Dalsum is kind of messed up because like
he's invisible.
Yeah, he's got invisible limbs. Like that's I'm not too sure how fair that is. I'm gonna be real with you.
I don't know. We can have some cool tech with that. Oh man.
I do really like that they gave Birdie this costume. I think it's
like
perfect for him.
Professor Pig from Batman.
He's like a butcher or something.
Yeah.
All right, so a slightly more aggressive start from West Coast, please. And Commander Jesse, we've seen him do that space control thing. He's trying to keep him out, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Exactly.
The big
West Coast, just going in.
Yeah, he's trying to keep Commander Jesse there, but that teleport was well timed and excellent block even from West Coast.
That's the one thing, like, Jesse's not like normal Dalsum where they just want to keep out. Like, he's a very aggressive Dalsum. He definitely loves the offensive options this character has in this game.
It's not aggressive in the way you normally think. Like, he's aggressive in terms of, like, the spacing is proper, but while maintaining, like, consistent pressure. And you can see that here.
Right now, West Coast is on a pretty severe life deficit.
Yeah, it's gonna be very difficult to be able to move forward in that kind of situation. You know, Commander Jesse, he basically had all the real estate. West Coast Police had no health left, and he took a gamble. It didn't work out, but not a lot of things were gonna work out in that situation anyway.
Does not block that cross-up teleport. That's very plus.
Commander Jesse looking in complete control.
Right now, West Coast is just trying to use these armor moves to get in.
Wow, that hit!
Oh yeah.
I guess he was trying to jump out.
He's definitely going for that air command grab a lot. It's not working out. But this is working out.
Yeah, and one of those things about Dalsum is he doesn't have a lot of stun, he doesn't have a lot of health, so
he can't be taking those too much.
He's trying to get out of the fire, but look at how his life is just ticking away. So much damage.
Back. Very smart.
Yeah, and this is the exact position we saw Commander Jesse completely destroy him at.
Yeah.
Trying to be able to get in. Okay, that was a start, but he just didn't have enough health to play with.
He was kind of looking for that activation, but, you know, the EX Bullhorn didn't hit fully, so he couldn't get it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think West Coast is definitely trying to force things a little bit too much. He has his openings. I think if he just plays a little bit more patient, just kind of reacts to what Jesse's doing, maybe he can, you know, catch an EX Bullhead that way and then get in. But because he's eating way too much damage trying to get in right now.
Yeah, well, it worked out for him at the start, so I feel like that's, you know, his thought process, right?
Just keep trying.
Oh no, yeah, that's a big hit because that builds a lot of stun and the V meter. Okay, so the can is out, but yeah, the teleport's just gonna make it non-existent.
Jesse's just completely nullifying that, not even choosing to deal with the can, just teleport behind him every time he does it.
Another big issue right now for West Coast Police, he's just completely unable to react to these teleports. Nice song!
Nice song. Okay, here's where he can do something. Oh,
no. Yeah, he's got a lot of stun. There's not a lot of health left. He's going to be able to get out right there. Is he going to be able to catch him on the way back? And no, Commander Jesse says, get away from me.
Yep. That jump back medium kick, very reliable.
Definitely. He was unable to float, though, so if that didn't hit, he actually could have hit a chunk of damage for it, for sure.
Definitely.
Okay, big jump. Because that allows him to walk forward. Commander Jesse with the reactions, however. Big crush counter.
These hanging chains just haven't been working out. He's been doing it. I think he's been doing just to gain some space, but he's been getting punished for it every single time.
The offense was looking pretty good for West Coast Police for just a moment, but he made one incorrect decision, and that allowed Commander Jesse out. And this is that spacing. What is he going to be able to do here? What is his decision?
Jesse just too much control. Like, it seems like West Coast just has to do something random just to even have a chance to get in.
So I like the second. Yeah, I was going to say his forward dashes were putting him in the range that was going to start hitting. Oh, excellent jump.
Wow. Oh no, that was very good float over that can.
Able to react off that one. He was looking for the Zonk, just has the V-trigger cancel it. Oh, that's not going to matter to Birdie.
That's the West Coast special.
Oh, and he gets the confirm off of it, and that's going to be the round.
What a counter hit combo. I didn't even know that worked. All right, now he's just getting checked with those medium kicks.
Yeah, he's trying to be able to armor through it, but just a little bit too far. He gets that dive on hit, though, and it's no reaction, but at least he blocked that time.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of execution error right there.
Yeah, and that's really going to come back to haunt him because that allows Commander Jesse to set up. He's going to be able to zonk through it. Yeah, that will just auto
definitely not dealing with that anymore.
Excellent conversion. Okay, trying to get that overhead. It is counter hit. So now he's got to be able to stop Commander Jesse from getting out. He tries the zonk, and yeah, that was a pretty good idea, but look at that gray life.
Yep. Oh, catch him trying to walk back.
Okay, the throw. Oh my goodness, the pressure was so scary that he made Commander Jesse try to jump. West Coast, please, taking the second game.
He's not just going to go down without a fight, you know. That's what I mean. Whenever I play him, I always think, okay, I have him on the ropes. Okay, just play solid, and then he somehow just steals the win.
Well, see, he knows that he just needs that one thing.
Exactly.
He just needs that one thing, and he's able to run away with it. And I mean, he's been doing it pretty beautifully. Wow, excellent.
Oh, nice piece of armor.
Yeah, Commander Jesse stopping that forward approach, though. Excellent block so far.
Yeah, I like that Commander Jesse. He's not really flustered after that loss. He's still just sticking to this game plan.
I mean, I'm certain he's run into that many a time. Okay, there we go. There's finally a reaction on it, and that command throw is going to make it a little difficult to get anything off of it.
Yeah, especially mid-screen, that command throw, he really can't get too much of a good media afterwards, because if he dashes up, he's minus. But in the corner, it's a whole different story.
Yeah, Commander Jesse playing excellently on the spacing right now. He is able to completely control him. And oh my god, the zonk was ridiculous. And I like the use of EX meter because he had that beat trigger. Just barely out of it, but yeah, he gets it on there. He's got that set up. Is he dead?
No, he's alive, barely.
Okay, yeah. The overhead gets blocked. Okay, Commander Jesse's chance is right now. He's going to be able to get out of there. The flame carbon is up and he armors through it. And West Coast Please is currently on match point.
Yep. This is why you can't sleep on him. You cannot sleep on West Coast.
Yeah, I talked about how he has consistently been placing high here in these Red Bull events up in Seattle, and now he is looking to try and take out one of California's finest in Commander Jesse.
Exactly, yeah. Especially Jesse's been doing really well like recently, so you know, it's definitely a good notch on a West Coast Please's belt right now.
Yeah. Okay, so he's
really
able to
tense.
Yeah, he's able to push away West Coast Please this time. And now he's looking at a little better, looking for that armor, but there it is. This is finally his chance. He made it in, he gets the counter hit. This is command throw. Commander Jesse is almost gonna have super on deck, so he's gonna have to start thinking about it. He gets the slide out. Oh no.
Oh, I think you want to teleport out of there. It didn't work out though.
Okay, so not punishable. No. Okay, but he's going to be able to go through with the zonk. Look at the damage. There's a lot of gray life, however, on West Coast Please. That command throw, is that it?
Yep.
Oh my god, and Commander Jesse goes down to West Coast Please. Excellent play.
That was really, really great. Like, man, it wasn't looking good for West Coast in the beginning, but he definitely adjusted. He started reacting to those cross-up teleports with zonk. Like, really good play. I mean, that's what West Coast does.
So yeah, you were saying that he just, as long as he remained composed, regardless of what Commander Jesse had to do to him or was doing to him, he just knows that as soon as I get the knockdown, I will be fine.
Yeah.
And that's all he did, is as soon as he got that knockdown, he was punishing limbs from far away with those zonks.
Yeah.
That way he was able to get the knockdown and get that much more space.
Yeah.
Eventually he started even reacting to the teleports, which was what killed him in that first game.
Yeah.
So, excellent adaptations.
Yeah. So, I think we're taking a break, right?
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a 2-minute break here. We will see you guys in just a moment.
Yep.